Getting me out of here, so that's what I was trying to accomplish for us.
Hey. Cool. Hey, thanks for cleaning up too. Do me a favor. Inside this tank is a fitting that goes over this. It's like this round. It was on there. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Hey, what's up? Yeah. You got all the fixed? What's up, you freaks? What's going on, everybody? Oh. Hi. Hello. What's going on? Bring the pain. Notification. Let's bring the pain, son, without the antiseptic. What's going on? You having fun, you fish tank people, you fish tank freaks? Dee's got the popcorn over there. See that? Isn't that fancy?
Oh my God!
Bringing the pain. Look at that, Josh. Learned that on Sunday, baby.
Yeah. Oh.
Teaching myself something. Everybody say hello to Josh. How's everybody doing? Talking Tetras on a Tuesday, baby. What's going on? Hello. Bad audio. Oh, the audio's bad? Hang on. I can know how to fix that now. Hang on. I can fix that. Sorry. Audio echoing. Hang on. I'll fix it. Just give me a little patience here. I know how to fix that. Stream only.
No, it's cool, guys. You got smarter.
I got smarter. Internal mic. We're yelling because we yell. That's what we do. Is that better? Audio better? Yelling. Oh my God.
Should we whisper?
Looking pro. Clipping down a little. Should I whisper? How is the audio? Hello. Somebody say this is the best audio I've ever heard. Is the audio better now? Better now? Echo. Oh, come on. Audio's better, yes. Hit refresh. Hit F5. I'm just trying to give value and get loud again. Terrible audio. Thanks, Ryan C. Appreciate your support. So you got to right click here, Josh, and you got to hit stream only. Internal mic. Turn the volume down. Is that better? Sounds good to me. It's fine. It's getting there. Is that better? Good. I'll turn this volume down here. Love the stream. Best audio I've ever heard. Best audio ever. I got ladies telling me I got the best audio ever. I think it's time to start. Can I get one more confirmation that we got some good audio here? Little bit. Best audio ever. Audio ever.
Best audio,
Best audio ever?
Ever.
Still a little clip, lasts a little bit. Meant to tell you it's better. You got to get loud again. Try to bring the ruckus a lot better. Sounds ghostly. Alright. Everybody say bye to Josh. Josh, I'm kicking Josh out. That feels smart. We got to start with dumb. Remember, guys. Remember, we're starting with dumb here. Talking great normal. Beats headphones. Oh, this is fun now. Alright, Josh, you're out. Be good, dude. What time tomorrow? I'll see you at 10. Alright, folks. Bye, Josh. Josh is out. Alright, folks. Let's talk some Tetris, shall we? Alright, Josh is out of here. Josh ain't cheap, you know. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about Tetris today. Y'all ready for this? Alright, so Tetris. So here's the thing about Josh is out of 420. Go figure. So here's the thing with Tetris, folks. People don't really respect the where all the Tetras come from. So we're going to talk about a bunch of Tetras. But first, I want to give this. Can you guys see this little diagram here? The diagram you see here is literally like a printed map of the United States over South America, and coincidentally, that fits over the entire Amazon basin. So people don't realize how big the Amazon basin actually is, but I want to give you some context because I've been there about just how large. Oh no, that switched. Hang on. I knew that was going to happen. We're back. Hold on. Monitor going down. Come on. There we go. We're going to give you some context to how all that rolls here, though. So the Amazon is an extremely large river. Like, people think of the Ohio River and they think of the like Mississippi River or whatever, and you cross those. Think about that. Only the entire top, only the entire like Amazon basin is like that. And I'm going to get this right here. The size of this needs to be incorporated, because you take the United States like all over, okay? Refresh your page if you're having problems. You take the entire United States and you overlay that over the tip of the pointy part of South America all the way over into Peru, where the Andes Mountains, and I'm just going to go with you real quick here. So the Andes Mountains are actually a live mountain range, and they've actually been growing. So there was... I gotta gather my thoughts here. So the Andes Mountains are growing, and there was actually at one point water connected in from the oceans, which is why you have freshwater rays, like crazy freshwater type fish, and pink dolphins, which I won't get into pink dolphins here today, but I really want to. But pink Amazon river dolphins, and because they were trapped, and the Andes Mountains have been risen. Okay, does everybody know this? The Andes Mountains have been risen, and they have trapped all of this fresh water in here, and then you have that output out in Brazil where the Amazon River flows in. So it all looks like this right here. I'll show you. So it actually looks like this. So this is important here, because when you look at this, you see just how massive the Amazon River really is. So to give you perspective, like, every single one of these, think of like the Ohio River, whatever, pick your big river in North America, as most of you are probably watching from. And if you're in another country, hell yeah. And then, like, every single one of these is its own thing. Now, every single one of these little spots has its own tributary, its own territory, its own water types. That's why you have so many different varieties of fish, okay? So, it's huge, and I don't think people really... I didn't, so I'm guessing most of you didn't have this perspective of the Amazon going into it when you think about where your fish are from. And I'm going to tie this all into Tetras in just a second here. But basically, the entire Amazon basin is made up of all these squiggly little lines, and you can see just all these different canals. So you have such variety of species, right? It's way less than that, Ted. You have all these varieties of species and just different variations of stuff, because they get in these little grooves, and then they just live there, and they grow and they reproduce in there in a tiny, tiny, like, little spot. So I asked the guy who I go on these tours with. His name is Devin Graham. I need to bring him. He lives in the jungle. Like, you'll never get him. I never get him on the phone, and barely get him to email me back. But basically, I asked him how much of the Amazon he's been seeing. He's seen it for years, and he said maybe 1%. So just to give you some perspective on that. So now we're going to go into Tetras, but I think that the species variation is important to note as a start right here. So we're going to move on from this. We're going to roll into the diamond Tetras. Diamond Tetras are one of the fun fish for me. I used to keep these in a my 125. I had a school of them, and I never thought they really did anything for me when I saw them in the pet store. They're like, yeah, whatever. But then once I really got them figured out with once I really got them underneath the metal halide, they really started to shine. Diamond Tetras, like most Tetras, less psychedelic. Babe, what's up? I got the whole crew here. Once I got them underneath the metal halide, they really started to shine and really started to thrive. So I really enjoy the diamond Tetras, but they're best kept in like really bright light to get that bright shimmer off of them in a school. So there you go. They get about, I've seen them about this big, and the males have the way fancier the fins. The females are more dull looking, and yeah, a great school. I recommend you keep these Tetras in at least a dozen of them, and I'm building this all around. I'm going to be doing a small tank series. So yeah, the diamond Tetras are a great one. I'm going to move from the diamond Tetras though, and I'm going to go into one that I actually haven't kept, but I've seen them in a good diamond Tetras are a good one too. these Serpae tetras, and this actually doesn't really do them justice, because the Serpaes I've seen, and there's a red variety that looks a lot like a Serpae. I don't know if it's just a better looking species, but the Serpaes get this real red. Okay, so I love them with a nice school, stay small, and yeah, I really enjoy. I can hear water leaking out of me. I really enjoy the size of them, and then the schooling behavior. You want a nice little red schooler, there's a good one for you. So definitely check out the Serpaes. I'm gonna roll. Anyone here keeping Serpaes? Nobody got any Serpaes? No, you good? Ugh, got a mosquito bite or something. Okay, they will all do well in a community tank, with the exception of these guys. These are the Von Rio Flame Tetras. Now, from what I understand, these are no longer available in the wild, or their population in the wild is really decreasing. Got the shade cloth, I don't have enough light on me. So that's never good, obviously. But I kept these as one of the first fish I was trying to school in the 125, and I really had like, they just were pricks to each other. Like, they were just after each other all the time, just boom, 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 boom. And they were just mean to each other. And I didn't find this in the research of them, but if anybody's kept these Von Rio the Flame Tetras, let me know, because that is something that I had. Like, they were fighting with each other really badly, which I was surprised to see. You can't see the pick. Oh yeah, I've got myself in the front. Here we go. Hold on. I'm messing up stuff here. This is how we get into problems. This is how we go to dumb, Christy. There we go. There you go. All right, you got the pick. There we go. Cool. Thank you. There. So we got you going there. So I love those here. Just they were too mean for me though. I'd like to try these fish again. Actually, anybody keeping these? Hold it. Oh, you're waiting for it. You got my next one here. I want to talk about another one here. That's better. Cool. Let's roll from the wonderful Rio Flame. Oh, I do want to make a point about this. This is actually something cool that's going on with the hobby. While they are, I don't know if they're endangered, but they're definitely not in good shape in the wild, per my research. They are being bred in captivity, which is awesome. Shout outs to all the people that are doing that in the wonderful fish tank hobby we got going on here. This next one is a fun one here for me. I had the fish to the left here, Rummy Nose Tetras. I think that Rummy Nose Tetras have the best schooling of any Tetra. The Rummy Nose Tetras school low, and they have this low, like a low schooler. Like most Tetras will be kind of around the. I'm getting blurry here. The Rummy Nose stay low. Love me the Rummy Nose Tetras. Like, totally love the Rummy Nose Tetras. Stay low, schooled low, and then they do great in a planet tank. The problem with them that I've I never learned it. I never really I experienced it, but I didn't know why. They don't like harder water. They actually come from softer, lower water, and too much calcium in the water, and that actually makes them sterile, from my reading. Now, I have not dealt with that firsthand, but it also is a little harder on them. So the Rummy Nose Tetras you want to keep in soft water, and I'm going to run with this for a second here. Chris, you should definitely get some Rummy Nose for the 125 for sure. The Rummy Nose Tetras are a prime example of a fish that you don't want to fight your water with. And what I mean by that is that, so like for me, generally speaking, with the exception of this year, I have harder water. Okay, more calcium, magnesium, whatever in my water. So for me, I don't like to get a fish that I have to alter the water for. So like a discus fish with like a lower pH, Rummy Nose Tetras, and I'm going to talk about cardinals in here. So the lesson that I really want you guys to take away from this fish and other fish too is that when you're working with a Rummy Nose or something, you got to know what your water is before you're like trying to go commit to a species. I got some comments coming in. People got a 6.2. You know, so I really think that the thank you, budget. I really think that people need to take into consideration kind of what they're going to get into with their fish before they go and commit to that. Like Steve was doing 50% discus water here in town, so or 50%, sorry, 50% RO water with his discus here in town to cut it so he could have better water for discus, and that's a pain. We're going to do Q&A at the end, those of you who are hanging out nice here. So I could do cichlids easily in my town here. And then I've never kept this fish. This is the Asian rummy nose. I think it's pretty cool. Never kept it though. I don't even know if it's actually a tetra or not, to be honest. I thought it said raspberry in its name, but that's just, I wanted to point out it does have an Asian cousin or whatever. So, moving right along. You'd like to see me do a cichlid tank, huh? Thought about doing a cichlid tank. Really have. I really want to, what I want to do is buy this greenhouse and have a giant cichlid tank set up with an up out of the top water, or up out of the top plants. That'd be the bomb. Okay. So yeah. So keep that in mind with your water, though. I think that's important. People overlook that. So we're talking about the water again here. Okay. Why am I showing this slide again? I'm showing this slide because, there you go, Bill. Good comment there. Bill says rummies are a little fragile. I've only kept them for years in the highest pH. It did fine and never spawned. And they're hard to spawn in captivity, though. So this map is back up again because I want you guys to see the diversity of these different river streams. Because you got to think, right? This basin is as big as the U.S. Like, think about where I am. I'm in Kentucky versus where you are. The weather's not the same. The climate's not the same. You know, you can't just say, well, let's fish from South America. Like, that doesn't typically work. Okay, so I think it's important as a backdrop to understand, like, okay, it's not just like, you know, one river that they're all from. It's actually one massive river system that everything is from, and they've all got. Thank you. Yeah, like and share. If you care, you'll share, right? Oh, appreciate the shares and the likes. It's my own little personal. It's the way I feel loved in my digital life. You guys can't come up and hug me, which I wish you could, but you can't. So you gotta like it. That's all. But and if you don't like it, sorry. So the tetras, though, are the dam and the river. It's important to point this out, though, because it's all over the continent, right? And there's different, like, you can see the mountains. This is actually the mountain range of the Andes right here. So you go way up into these streams, it gets cold. Like, there's a Schwartz or a Weitzman quarry cat that comes from like really cold waters. And I'm saying all this here because I think people just think like, well, it's from South America, it'll do fine. Well, you've got all these different spots. Like the weather here, like this is basically where the equator is, and I'm spitballing this, but like the equator is basically here. I've been 4 degrees from the equator. Thank you, Budget. I saw your earlier comment too. Well, yeah, I would want you to. Someone has a comment here. Dusty would not appreciate it if you actually saw him on the street and hugged him without introducing. If you can introduce yourself first, that'd be more approved. Yeah, I would get a little freaked out if you didn't say hello. So, the equator is basically running through here. So obviously, in the southern hemisphere, the more south you go, the equator, you're going to have colder temps. So down here, you're going to have lower temps. Okay, makes sense. So I think it's important to point this out because of the next fish we're about to talk about, and that next fish is the neons versus cardinals. Okay? Neons versus cardinals. Let me start with the pros. I think that cardinals look better. I think that cardinals get bigger. I think that yeah, they're better looking fish. They get bigger. And I generally think that cardinals are a better looking as far as look. That said, I'm a neon tetras guy, and I'm going to tell you why. Neon tetras are generally harder. They are harder. They're hardier, excuse me. Cardinals school better, as some of you wonderful people in the comments are pointing out. However, for me, which goes back to what I was just saying, I don't want to fight the water here in Lexington to get my water down to where cardinals are from. Cardinals come from close to black water, okay? Neons, however, don't come from as low a pH, don't come from as soft as water, and it is different. And I have a good question here I'm going to answer here. Greatly throughout tributaries are relatively the same. Okay, I'm going to answer this question here, and I am going to do Q&A at the end of this, so sit with me. Okay, so I've been on 2 excursions to the Amazon. One was up here. I'm not going to guess them right, but basically one went up, and that was the Napo River, and then one went south, and that was the Nanai River here. Okay? The Napo River had the worst mosquitoes of my entire life. I woke up one night in the middle of the night with mosquitoes all over me, like flying into my ears, and just a miserable experience. Just flying in, horrible, right? The Nanai River in the south had no mosquitoes because the pH was lower. Crazy about that, huh? No mosquitoes at all on the Nanai River. So if you're freaked out about mosquitoes and you're going to go with margarita tours, or you're going to go, no, you don't get the nipples tonight. This is a nipple-free show. Got to keep it G-rated. I was told to keep it professional. So nipples are fun though. The Nanai River, if you're worried about mosquitoes, you want to go on that. So there is a big differentiation between that. So I do think people need to understand that. So like a higher pH up there, and that varies from tributary to tributary. And just think about that though. Everybody learning something? You learning? Can I get a little likey? Little Dusty get a little likey? Okay. So yeah, so you learned something. It's a good question. Going to go to more questions there. So we're going to keep moving here. Going to go to Q&A at the end because I want to cover all the content. So here, so I like the neon tetras ultimately more. Thing with neons, when the neons and cardinals, when they go fast. Like you just lose a ton of them. So that's never fun, but it happens. I'll answer the questions in just a second. Let me. If I got 2 more slides, can you stick with me? I got one more thing here. Thinking about adding cardinals. Hang on. So I'm a neon guy. Cardinals, too soft to water for me. I like neons. Cardinals are bigger, better looking. They got the full length red versus the neons, which is just part of it. You get the idea. I'm rolling with neons, folks. Dusty gets a likey. Thank you, Paul White. All right. I should show I don't have the slide handy. I'd like to show you guys where Blackwater meets lights. All right. So this is one of my favorite photos I ever took, and they call like Montana Big Sky Country, and it's big. I've been out there. The only comparison I can remotely get is that Big Sky, like Peru, like just the sky is just bigger there. I don't know. So I had to just show this photo here. I would wake up and sit here all the time. I'm gonna get to questions in just like literally one slide, but I want to point this out because there's like a little. The river bends like this, like all throughout, and then they'll have these like beaches. And this is I couldn't find the other photo. Basically, like these will turn into beaches, and then on one of those beaches, we collected one of my favorite. And this is the last slide. Then I'm gonna go to Q&A. We collected Q&As in 5 seconds. You impatient bastards. We collected bloodfin tetras. Now, I collected bloodfin tetras right here. Excuse me, these bloodfin tetras. This is a Peruvian bloodfin tetra. Okay? Peruvian bloodfin. Near and dear to my heart. I have 2 of them. I don't know what to do with in my 220. I brought home 12. It's funny because Joey has a fish named Frank. I also have a fish named Frank that I had that got caught in this thing. We netted these fish on a beach in Peru. I brought home 12 of them. I got a video I'll link up. And they were awesome. They've got this real long, like, see the fin on top? You can't see the fin on top because I got the webcam on top. See the top fin? That doesn't even do it justice. The bottom fin has the real longer fin. It's actually, this is not even that great of a shot. But then these are one of my favorite schooling fish. So thank you for your subscribing and notificating. That's cool. Subscribers make me feel good. Getting close to 100. Help me. So yeah, but then these are the bloodfin tetras that you see all around. So I really do enjoy these because they have a really, really tight school. And so the bloodfin tetras, if I had to pick like a pound for pound hardiest fish and the best schooling, I would roll with bloodfin tetras. So there's 24 minutes and 29 seconds of Dustin going through a wonderful PowerPoint. And now I'm going to answer your questions live. So what do we got? Bring it, fish tank people. What do you got? Let's go. You got me. You got D. Where's the Q&A? It's now, Ryan C. Aren't you listening? Aren't you paying attention? It's now. Let's go. What do you want to talk about? What you want to know? Tell me, tell me. I have 24 Rummy nose under 40. They're all named Frank. Of course you do. Bob Merrill. Love it. Alright. Distinguish between Alexima and Comus with stringy poo. I don't know, but you want to treat internal parasites with everything. Feed your entire tank. I use a product that's got internal parasite medicine in the food because you want to feed them like that. This is going to get out of control real quickly, but I'm going to do my damnedest. Alright, I got to open up the chat bigger. Hang on. How distinguish between that? What tetras did you successfully breed? I've successfully bred diamond tetras. Big fan of the diamond tetras. I bred them. They were pretty easy to breed. I just did a bunch of big water changes and I fed them heavy. Can you guys see my face okay? I don't have enough light out here. Yeah, well. Well, like this. I'm under the shade cloth. You can't see Dusty's face unless I pick you up like this and say, hey! That's kind of scary. What else? Let's see here. ADA soil, Amazonia. Just as good as putting dirt in a tank. You know, I'm not going to say it's as good. It's certainly a little cleaner when you go to do the removal. So I'll give you that. Your opinion on black skirt tetras, a community tank? Yes, but I've heard, I think those are one of the ones that people say they get a little nippy. What do you think about pH was different in different areas? Why do I think the pH? Bill, bringing the good question here. Why do I think the pH was different in different areas? Can I pull the shade cloth back real quick? Hang on. Not do anything? Hang on. Ah, no better. Made it worse. Oh well. Alright. Trying to move for you guys. I made that worse. I'm sorry. Hang on. Let me get to your things here. Why is the questions? Alright, we got why do I think the pH was different? I think it was different because of what was in the actual soil up there, but I have no way of knowing that. Without, I don't know, don't have a good answer for you on that, and I don't think even really they know that well either, to be honest, because they've tried to figure out like what's the difference between black and white water. Hang on, I'm gonna put a light on my face so you guys can see me here. Low light. Is that better? Can y'all see me? No. No, that's worthless. Sorry. Hang on. Let me fix the shade cloth real quick. Woo. I'm so fast. I'm like a rabbit. Woo. All right, I'm back. Here we go. pH water have to do for keeping goldfish and what gravel to use. I'm going to keep rolling here. pH water for keeping goldfish. Gravel, I'd use large grade gravel. Goldfish really don't care about pH. In my humble opinion, just don't go too high. Larger grade gravel. ADA soil, if I'm mistaken, consistently digging around and replanting a tank. Is ADA soil a mistake? No, ADA soil would be the best if you're digging around, actually, Ryan C. You got your question, Ryan. Have a 29-gallon red cherry shrimp tank, Midnight Mandy ass. Got an exotic name there, Midnight Mandy. Let's see here. 29-gallon cherry shrimp. How come I have yellow shrimp when I have not added anything a year except for water? How come I have yellowish shrimp when I have not? I would ask Rob at Flip Aquatics. Not really sure on that one. Maybe you had a breed out and one of them came out like that. Not sure. What plants would grow well on a sand substrate? Crypts do pretty well on a sand substrate. Elodia anacris. Crypts spiralis would be my answer for that. Bojo Ford. Tetras for a 15-gallon neutral tank. I already got a pair of pistos. I'd roll with Tetras, man. Yeah. You're my hero. I tried. Cody, do you sell any internal parasite meds? No, I don't. don't know. I don't. Any way to check all your water parameters? Let's see here. I don't want to get lost in here. Recommend liquid. I'm trying not to miss everybody's stuff. Background's too bright. Background's too bright. Juvenile cichlids. I have 36 juvenile cichlids. What tank should I have a juvie 36 gallon cichlid tank. What tank mates would I put or choose? Only thing I can think of there would be rainbows because they can outrun them. How do you make neon tetras more social? Add more of them. Paul White, Psychedelic Babe. Keep the comments coming. Racing. Rachel Leary entered. Yeah, bring it, Rachel. She knows her stuff about fish. I have to ask her some questions. Do you think it's possible to find new tetra species? I absolutely think it's possible to find new tetra species. I 100% do. I 100% think that's totally possible. Oh, it's a little better with the light, huh? Maybe? Yeah, you can see half my face now. Let's see here. I'm on some funky stuff over here. Slide the old chat around. It's almost 5. I got a young family member, folks, so we're going to go be a family man here in a second. I think it's possible to find tetra species, sure. Do you recommend liquid carbon adding for non-planted? No. Non-CO2 planted tank, yes, but don't do it with Val. Think tank. The tank-to-tank question is a 30-gallon with 1 king male beta, 10 danios, and potted crypt plants, no substrate. Good tank mates. More danios, man. Although the betta fish, I don't know if would be too nuts about the fast danios. Not sure how they get along, to be honest. Should I keep flow-like flower tetras with gouramis? Never kept gouramis. Couldn't really answer that. I don't know enough about the tetras and gouramis, to be honest. Gouramis have the little thing in front. I need to keep some gouramis. I have a 75-gallon tank, Tommy Watson. Looking to keep one fish in with it. Lots of personality. And he's one fish in a 75? Angelfish all day. Rice, no, yeah, big angel will probably eat them. Do you treat the water column with the food? Tim, you treat the food for internal parasites. In food, is there any way to check all of your water? I'm actually getting a big test kit here in a little bit. Yeah, take it to your pet store. If your pet store's worth any salt, they'll test it for you. When am I going to get my Natans? Hopefully I haven't owed you too bad. Did you order Natans? I got Natans behind me, homie. I don't know if they're on the site. They should be on the site. Yo, you want to buy some plants on this webinar? Say, yo, D, I was on the live stream on Tuesday. Hook me up with a bonus. I'll throw you a bonus. Strange echo with your voice now, Christy. It's you, sister. Only U.S. Neon tetras look bigger. It's belly area. What should I do? Only have one, by the way. Nothing you can do with fish, I mean, really, unless it's acting weird. You can treat for some sort of swim bladder, but I can't really answer off that question here. My mono shrimp die when I do water changes. What's happening? You're changing your TDS too hard. Thanks, homie. Do betas have different temperatures? I'm losing. Can't scroll. I'm having troubles. I'm getting lost. All right, folks. It's almost 5. I got 2 minutes. Let's fire. New greenhouse still on the horizon. Good luck. I'm waiting on the financing to come back. I want to see what I can get. Should I keep weather looks? Absolutely. Lady. Evan, what's up, dude? Do betas have different temperaments? I have 2 betas. Get along on a 20. Yeah, you don't keep betas together unless you got a sorority of chicks and one dude. Daniels and betas are awesome together. Cool, I did not know that. Hey, just saw some bright red small dots of silicone in my aquarium. Any clue what it is? Probably just some sort of algae. I wouldn't worry about it unless it's leaking. What's a good way to raise TDS? Use GH boost or add crushed coral. Drink it. Can't drink it. What type of plants could you use in brackish? Java fern and anubias. Ponchal vases on sale. Yeah, I got that for sale all day long. Just updated the site. Josh just did. Love you too, Psychedelic Babe. Love it, sister. Good to see you around. Ponchal vases rocking it. Yep. Who else got questions? Let's roll. I'm on it. Yeah. So cool. I had fun. Long time ago, order was what? Ryan, email me. I'm not buying that. Email me, Ryan Bishop. Put your order number in the comments. We'll take care of you. Why did my plants all turn green? I have 4 THOs, EI, dosing, Rotella. Because you're not using enough iron, all very green. Ryan, don't chase elements, man. Big changes of everything. Dustin, you look so tall. You make me feel ski low. Yeah, there you go. I'm tall. What can I say? Which kind of snail do you prefer in sandy substrates? Nerites, trumpets. Trumpets I'd go with. TDS, use Instant Ocean. There you go. What are good carpeting plants? I mean, depends on what you want. I got Marsilia. We got baby tears. Yeah. Cool. I am running out of speed here, gas, energy, and it's 5 o'clock, so I gotta roll. But did anybody enjoy this? Can I get some? Can I get like a like? Can I get a little love before I get out of here? Can I get a like? Somebody say, hey, I like it. I enjoyed something. Star Gyne Rippins would be a good one, yeah, for the carpet. Dwarf Sag, Jungle Val Melting Help. Got the bomb Jungle Val right now. Crypt Flamingo grow without CO2. Yeah, but they grow slow even with CO2. Live streams are fun. You like it? Like a little PowerPoint, a little edumacation? Cool. Like your videos. Thanks. You liked it. You shared it. You love me. You make me feel good inside. Tetra talking on a Tuesday, baby. Dusty's got to roll. Talk to you next Tuesday. Is this a good time for everybody? Alright, sweet. Got to roll. Got to feed the fam. Thumbs up. Mad love. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. What's your question, Lone Wolf lady? What is it? I got a lot of questions. It's hard to keep up. Go Browns. The Browns drafted O.J. Simpson. I can't believe it. They signed him to a 2-year, $14 million deal. Said he was worth taking a stab at. Direct lighting. Necessary for Amazonia. No. Never answered my question. I'm sorry. I got a lot of questions. Later. Bromance. What's your questions? I'm here. Oh, it's okay. I know it's hard. Sorry. You ship to UK? No, I don't. Awesome Tetra show. Cool. Thanks everybody for being on. I am out. Go. Cool. Do you have winter? Yeah, I got horrible winters. Cool. What fish do you recommend for a first timer? Neon Tetras. Actually, go with it depends on the size tank. Betta fish are easy. Tetras, I just talked about a lot of those. I'm out, folks. Tank on, everybody. No, koi are fine, Christy. Thanks. I am out. End stream. If you care, you'll share. Tank on. I'm out. Later.